go. Oh, they're still here. They've just been chilling here the whole time. Yeah, damn. Fine, I don't need to hear another word from you. If you're so fearful of death, leave me and escape by yourself. I wouldn't have brought you with me if I were such a coward fearing for my life. There has to be some reason you've done this then. If your reasoning is unsatisfactory, know that there will be consequences to your actions. Yeah, director. Your battle will be nothing more than a messy scrap. If you try to keep up in your current state, ma'am, you have to have realized it yourself. Out of my way. Step aside. I am as composed as I can be. You can't even best your own subordinate right now, director. There's nothing composed about charging blindly into the fray and brandishing your sword like a madwoman. They're foes that we must destroy anyway. In fact, I would argue that it's better this way, as I can firmly grasp my blade with an undaunted heart, unshaken by fear. Even if they were opponents that weren't such a fight, wielding your blade while you've lost yourself will only yield a pointless and juvenile revenge. They say anger is needed in order to face the enemy, but an excess of that emotion will ultimately hurt yourself. Fury shouldn't be the only motivation to bestir oneself. I thought you knew this well, director. Wanna. You're the one who taught me that I'll spill my own blood if I can't see where the edge of my sword is pointed. After all, I have no resolve to show to those who have taken what is mine. They have the nerve to make an offer where we must put our lives on the line to earn it back. Such absurdity. Now tell me why I should treat them with any courtesy. Even then, that's not how Lowell would have reacted. So please, Xiao, gather your senses. I am aware. Know that the library didn't snatch Lowell and Section 2 away from us. I am well aware that they took a fair offer and made a bet, and paid the rightful price for losing it. But what can I do when I simply cannot bring myself to accept that? Was it truly done of their own volition? Can anyone say with utmost certainty that no coercion was involved in their decision? Whenever my mind was plagued with such thoughts, I couldn't make rational judgment. Just because Jun and the other fixers are dead, is that why you're acting like this? You would be right. At first I thought I had to care about my own safety. As long as I could get my hands on Lowell's book, I decided that I couldn't care about my surroundings, even if that meant I would have no one to rely on once everything was over. But as I saw my colleagues die out one by one, my mind began to waver. Am I truly going down the righteous path? Is it truly right as a human being to think of myself and only myself? When the many of those who trusted me and followed me have perished, should I overlook their deaths and keep moving forward? If my selfishness is causing harm to others, shouldn't I stop it before it's too late? Shouldn't I save those who still have a chance? If I had to make a choice, who should be putting up with hardship? Is it you or I? Mirrors, answer me. I'm no longer certain what I should put first. I'm not one to give you an answer for that. How should I know better than you about yourself? You know I'm not in any way wiser than you. Here's what I can say, Xiao. None of the fixers who followed you here were forced by anyone to do so, and I'm no different. There can't be any compulsion about trusting you and willingly following your lead. Now can there? Call it heartless, but as with everyone else, if it was your power that we were after, we would have left you with your authority faded. You stepped down from the U's Section 1. You're not in the position to pressure us anymore, and we aren't obligated by any duty to obey you. What you're saying is that I can stick to my belief and move on, the same way you kept believing in me and acted for me. A cup of tea that maintains its good scent after half is gone, and a quarter of a day has passed. Damn, maybe she can be a good friends with Bina. Xiao? Don't you hear a sound? A warm and charming— oh no. A warm and charming voice, almost as if it were out of this world. What are you talking about? I don't hear anything other than my own voices. What? You're wrong. No, maybe there is truth to what you said. Are you calling me selfish? No, I don't think so. A human cannot live alone. No man is an island entirely, an island entire of itself. I need something else. Someone else, yes. Someone whom I will keep alive. Someone who will become the reason for me to keep on living, no matter what. Someone who can be alive because I am with them. I am there with them. As that person can live thanks to me, I myself should not expire. A way to protect you all and myself at the same time. I shouldn't die. By cherishing myself, I am cherishing the people around me. Therefore, what you're saying isn't right. I won't be deceived by your temptation. Yes, I suppose that is what you meant when you said a selfish mind shouldn't be viewed negatively. I'm sorry, I had to let my own emotions overwhelm me and fail to lead you rightly. This will be the last time I apologize to you and everyone else. Here it is, still in the dark and I cannot see ahead. I'm frankly afraid and I might stray onto the wrong path sometimes. However, I trust myself to return to the proper way as I stoutly press onward. Because I cannot see the way ahead does not mean that a way doesn't exist. Did she manifest ego just now? That certainly resembled ego, although it was incomplete like Philip's. And she was mumbling to herself, but it sounded like she was talking to someone. The voice we couldn't hear, but Xiao could. Kind of like abnormalities. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I can hear some sort of voices whenever I borrow strength from the abnormalities here. The other librarians can't hear what I hear. The voice is only audible to one person. Sometimes the voice is filled with rage rings through my head, and other times I hear a sorrowful wail. My mind gets sort of shaken by those voices somehow. Listening to it sometimes makes me feel something is boiling up inside me, or cooling my head down all of a sudden. I think the voice Xiao heard is different from the ones you and Gebra hear. In what way? The voice you hear will only say whatever they want to say, one-sidedly. I'm sure there are exceptions, but most will probably behave that way. On the other hand, Xiao was talking with that voice. She was in a way conversing in a conversation with whispers that seemed to want something to happen to her. I'm also sure we don't have solid evidence to prove that the voice was different just yet. Anyhow, we've got to receive her before anything. The problem is how we're going to deal with that figurative beast of a person. Alright. She should be like, they should be like weak though, right? Like surely. So she's gonna go she's gonna go like sicko mode phase 2 probably, but I guess we'll have to see. A lot of burn. If you take burn damage, he also takes dagger damage? Brother. Brother. Oh, brother. Okay, Alright, rematch time, I guess. Good thing I have a bunch of these. That counter die is kind of a bruh. Do here. 6 to 10 and second is rough. I can't even play this. Oh wait, I have this. That's actually good. Wait, do it here. A lot of burn. I don't have any charge right now, I need charge, so let's just block some of that. We have both of these to deal with, which I can't early right now. Just for distraction purposes. Dude, why couldn't you, like, why, like, I wish you could just roll better sometimes. Actually, wait, no, I can do this then. Wait, no, I want this here, actually. Bro, this sucks. Why do you have to roll so shitty? Something like that. Why do you have to roll so shitty? Or just do things to gain light and smoke and stuff. Oh my god, I got owned. Yeah, that was not good at all, but... Oh, Lord. It's one, like, strong, like, second die, like, I can't really deal with here. It's not good. My rolls kind of suck right now. I don't have this. Oh, I can clash here. No, I can't even clash there. My rolls keep fucking... or keep sucking. God damn it. Oh my god. Whatever. Probably don't wanna... It's too easy. Let's do this. 3 to 9. Okay, we can just block that. Some cards. Just going there, I guess. And that's a problem. that 13 to 28 is a problem and a half. I don't like again, like you keep rolling like nothing, so can't even deal with that. Well, I guess I gotta try doing something here. Okay, I can go here. Can't even, like, I can't even, God, dude, this is so rough. Whatever. Boy. Well, surely this will be fine, though. Our main issue is just like our rules. We're just like not like really working out here. Kind of the main problem right now. Rolling bad. Oh god, what the hell is all this, dude? I can't even play this. Guess you can go there. Okay, wait. There. I was gonna block here. Can block that. Sorry, Raker, you're just gonna have to die here. I can't prevent that. Sorry, Raker. It's the way it's gotta be. Shit. Oh god. Get some damage in, I guess. Oh, that was crazy. There's no point in flashing in there. Whatever. Well, 13 to 28 is insane. Can't do anything above that, like, there's... Whatever. She's the one, I guess. You have all died. No one remains by my side. In here, you fought with me till the end and perished. I feel lonely as the dragon soaring in the air. My heart heavy with regret. I only see darkness. I can't see a step ahead. Where must I go? Where does the courage to put one's foot forward come from? What did you believe in so firmly until your last moments? Was it the hope that we would emerge victorious? A strong leader? Or the goal of earning the books? I sadly won't be able to hear your answers now. However, as the breath of life momentarily rests inside us before it scatters or turns to its source, I will meet you again one day, and I may ask you my question then. You again. You're one persistent conversationalist, are you not? I won't collapse or succumb to fear out of the despair I've brought unto myself. There's nothing that a human that I cannot overcome. I believe that I will reach the ideal consequence if I remain steadfast and proceed with perseverance. I sincerely and genuinely believe this. No, there's no need to be disheartened in the face of such a thing. Without despair, hope won't be needed either. Fear is born for there is hope, but bravery is born because there is fear. Without all these, there is no life, and what is life without a reason to live? So why would I not bask in the sensation of vitality? I will still fight for my own sake, not to disregard the colleagues who gave their lives to me. No, rather I would be disregarding their sacrifice that they gave up here because of what happened to them. I don't see myself ever agreeing with your words. Although a tree cannot form a forest on its own, you say? An interesting tale. Oh god, she's gone. I think she's gone Super Saiyan. Well, bro, they're 25 to 30. What do you mean? I'd rather see him pull out. Okay, what about when pull out's active? All characters are uninfluenced by any effect but on power from the scene. Pull-out activates on the first scene, then activates to every 2 scenes. Every scene uses the common page and deals dagger to itself, but grants strength if it loses in a clash. Brother, okay. Stagger is not fully recovered even if the character is restored from stagger or an act ends. So like, I guess we don't want, so we don't want to clash against certain cards here. Takes no damage from burn. Takes no damage from burn. Okay, we don't have any burn. I don't think so. That's fine. Like when status element that isn't burn, reduce the amount of by half. Okay. Really hit inflict 1 burn. First the wildfire status. Okay. Just one just tag for all of them. Yeah. Take starting. Yeah. Okay, that's the problem. Aye. Well, we'll see how this goes, I guess. Holy moly! Even if I am alone, night will come, and every night is followed by dawn. A mere star level fate cannot hope to best the light of the rising sun. Be prepared, for today a star of the city shall be gone. Oh, I don't notice. We got transported to China. Oh boy. This is a reverse scale, right? Okay, so this is the one we don't want to clash with. Deals 70 damage. We do want to clash with LT. If it loses in the clash, deals 70 stagger damage to self and gain 4 strength. I like that stagger damage though. I think we do want that, even if she gains a bunch of strength. I think that's still good. What a banger, holy moly. That song's so good. So much damage, Jesus Christ. She gains a bunch of strength, but at least we're like doing a lot of bigger damage to her. They just reverse scale. Okay, I just gotta block him as much as this as possible. Doing things. God. Okay. After. Pretty good. He's getting so strong. 5 strength, brother. Oh god, okay. Do I want to manifest ego here? I probably do. Oh my god, what is that? Wait, let's do this. This is going. There's just so much. This is a lot. 5 to 10. It's good here. Like I need to reload. Okay, now I gotta deal with all this other crap. That 5 to 18 is insane. All enemies, brother. And hit. Oh, I can't. Oh wait, do I have? I might do this. I don't have enough for this though. Cause I want to get rid of that reverse scale. I need to clash with that. But it's a 6 though. That's so rough. I don't want to get too burned. I don't want everyone to get too burned. That's kind of the problem. What is targeting this? Okay. Where's this going? Here. Oh, this is so rough. This is like these rolls are so high. I can't deal with too much of this. Like, I can deal with this if I do this. Then I don't have anything to deal with this anymore. Like that 70 stagger damage is like too important, you know, but I might have to just ignore it for now, unfortunately. Okay. No more melee. You got the redness going on, I'm sorry. Oh, she's using it again? That's crazy work. This is going here. Bruh. I can have someone else tank that for now, I guess. I want to use my spears so I can actually lower the cost of these. This is a lot. I can do all of that. Okay. Someone's gonna have to tank this here. Two more than everyone sucks, but just gonna have to tank that. I'm sorry. Purple tier tank it, or should I have lead guy tank it? I think purple tier will have to tank it. Oh, that's not. This is how you change stances. Wondering how to do that. Oh, I cannot do that. Okay, well, too late now, I guess. Whatever. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that. That's rough. Oh my god, it's insane. I want to hear damage though, but whatever. Oh. Man, I can't use any of these. Sucks. Again, you're just gonna have to distract her. Just ignore that. I have enough. Oh, I can use more of these, okay. On another page, I probably want to go for, let's go for this one, because this one. We can destroy at least one of these. Oh, she staggered. Okay, well, that's good. Hopefully finish her off here. Okay. I think it's GG's, right? Alright, easy. Yeah. Start that. I like these gifts or battle symbols that give like stagger resist and stuff. In the end, Xiao has become a book. She didn't break down like the other cut kid with the power did, at least. I'm actually amazed by how unswerving her determination could be. Lost deep in thought again? What is it this time? I've been thinking about the distinctions between ego and the distortion after watching Philip and Xiao. The two were similar, yet different. They clearly had some things in common, but the contrast was apparent as well. Really? Tell me your thoughts then. I think there is something that can restrain one from reaching the point of the distortion. They both had highly unstable emotions, enough to touch the threshold of manifesting ego or distortion, and those emotions had a similar nature, egoism, as in the mindset of only caring about your own interest. That's it, the two interpreted the same selfishness in disparate ways, however. Because that selfish mind had the potential to change the self, the two were able to form a resembling ego, albeit incompletely. Philip's mindset was flawed even in his awakening, however, he still had distrust in the back of his mind. I think Xiao had the same problem too. She didn't look like she had full conviction at the start. It took some time for her to make up her mind. That's where the two differ, as far as I can see. It had something to do with the voices only they could hear, I believe. The voices, huh? Indeed, Philip's mind was in such a vulnerable state where Oswald's words would crack him. I don't know what the disembodied voice Pluto told Philip to pay attention to said, or if the voice really was the last straw that broke him, but I could speculate a little based on what we saw of Xiao. He didn't give in to the voice whispering to her. Instead, her will solidified further. She managed to fully manifest her own ego. Right, she was able to resist the voice's snare. Wonder why she could. It might be what she said when she first came here, the precious things or whatever. All the things that motivate humans to live, to be precise. This is not something that can be pinned down to one specific element. Each person cherishes different things. Maybe ego is the thing that keeps one from crossing the line of the distortion. It's like walking a tightrope at all times. One wrong step and you crash to the ground. Suppose you're right, Roland. It's weird though. It can't be possibly It can't be possible to make any change with just willpower in this world. That's not how the city works. Maybe the world is about to change then. It's not as simple as that. If this power really has the potential to shift the ecology of the city, the head could take action at any time. Even if the head could intervene, it won't make a difference. We'll simply greet them as guests, like any other.